very, very old pictures.
Aren't
That's
these
just
pictures from
axioms.
like the first
Ignore that.
runs of each of these?
That's literally.
Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty sure me
There
and
he
Bunny
is.
are in one of these. Let's see.
Person I recognize.
Yeah, the painter is one of the,
And maybe Jin if I see Jin.
Oh yeah, there's the
very
painter.
first. Alright.
You know, I'll be honest, I've
Nice
only
teeth,
ever been on
ignore
the
that.
painter once. I never really did get to fully experience that.
All these old photos. I'm feeling kind of bad because there was another event.
I met this person.
All these old booth
Like
models.
runners.
Wow.
This person's not very nice. Not these days, anyways.
Where?
They're being very mean to a lot of
Not
people.
sure if it will work for you, but something that
Oh,
helps
well.
sometimes when my mic does that thing is restarting Windows Audio Endpoint Builder through services.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Panda.
Hey,
Yep.
I know that one.
Panda
I
1Z,
know
I
that
see.
spy.
I think.
Yeah, no, I'm. This is one of my other characters,
me.
but someone made me put on a panda onesie with this character. So yes, it's a black bear with a panda onesie.
Forget their names
Oh.
though.
Oh.
Things are
That
silly.
one I
You
know
need to say-
absolute.
At least you
Things
can
went
say
full
you were
circle.
disguised as a
See,
designer.
Dylan would confirm
Yep,
it,
there's
but
Atlas, there's
it seems
Yarmouth.
like they're crumpled.
Dylan's kind
so-
of.
I don't remember any
Oh
of the
god,
other
Yeah, that's a
think
rip.
Dylan needs a
Yeah,
hospital.
that is Sal. That's very much Sal.
I'm sure they'll be alright.
Bunny, I don't even know
Same,
if I would
bro.
recognize
Right.
us if we
Yeah, let
did
me
show
swap
up.
Yeah.
to a taller avatar.
I guess I'd be a
love-
desktop player, but what kind of
I love my
avatar would I be
GB and all,
doing?
but you know.
That's actually reminds me. I
Oops.
could.
Pet the rat. Pet now.
I should need to fix one of my other models. So while this tour's going on, I'll
Oh,
probably
hey, look at
be
that.
fucking doing.
Actually, you know what? I can just live in this. Just gonna make certain segments a little bit awkward.
It's fine. So yes.
That was Aquilus in the robot.
Yeah, it just feels weird to be a small avatar now.
No, known as
Especially because I'm sure you've seen how tall my normal ones are.
Well, yeah, you can just grow.
Saw
can't
myself
you?
from back in my
Just
desky
great
True,
days
it
in
just
one,
kind of looks
in that
awkward
old
if I
bunny
make it
avatar.
bigger.
What do you mean? Like, okay, you know what? You know what?
Oh. Oh, there you
I don't
go.
even know what to look for, Bunny.
See.
I want you to be ready.
Now I can actually reach
See,
this dude.
completely fine.
People
Oh,
poop
shit.
it.
Gently.
See, absolutely normal. 100% normal.
Trying
With
to look.
No, no, it's
Shadow
just kind of
Tower.
like, if I put this at normal light, it kind
Oh
of
my
looks
God.
like, I don't know, mascot suit. I don't know.
There you go.
Trip is always somehow late.
Nothing wrong with mascot suits, okay?
4,
I saw Abel just now.
2,
Eh?
1.
You know how to count pretty good.
It seems you've met with an uncertain fate. You find yourself at an interdimensional crossroad. A rendezvous of travelers between worlds. Welcome to our point of contact, to the narrative domain. Long ago, when the first mortals walked with us, we guided them through stories of design and emotion. These evoked narratives, however brilliant, and only shone the brightest when their limits were broken. But how does one free the limits of a world within its own creator's headspace? A concept given words and voice in turn gives the observer infinite potential to create a story within their own mind, private and held dear in their own image. On the shores of your own creation, a single soul can create 10,000 stories, and all of them brimming with ether. Complete, mutual understanding of oneself is reflected in these stories and shared in a mutual headspace. We slowly became more aware of the potential, and the answer became clear to us. For you see, the characters within begin to gain their own soul, and the aforementioned limit, it breaks the dimensional barrier. This is the true magic of VRTravelers. For you see, together with them, those below us, living within the text, they are no longer confined, but shared within many. Their narrative's future slowly shifts ownership from a single creator to the entire collective unconscious. Res nullius. My friends, we are VRTravelers, and we create immersive, story-based tours with original writing, beautiful worlds, voice acting, and always 100% wholesome team effort. We do this for fun. We do this for free. We do this to be a bright spot in the world today. And today is special, for as many of you know, today is the final showing of the Archaeologist. This is the last time they will be given life within our minds. This is the last time you will meet them below.
Oh.
Or is it? My friends, this story is told by a very special interdimensional traveler. This story is told by a good friend and the best voice actor to ever grace the halls of the narrative realms. Travelers, I welcome to the stage, with great honor, the one, the only, Trajan, the tour guide.
Yay!
Woo!
Let's go.
How do you do, my good sirs, my good madams? Might I have a moment of your time? You see, I have a long trip ahead of me, one toward which I harbor mixed emotions, and I am seeking worthy company. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am the archaeologist, and my destination is the great southern mineshaft, where my professor awaits. The miners there have stumbled upon some long-sealed ancient mystery, and they need our help to unlock its secrets. It would seem I have chanced upon a collection of travelers. This is just what I was looking for. I would like to formally invite you all on a journey of discovery and darkness to a place you will likely never revisit. My friends, some notes before we depart. This is a story-based tour, and as with any real tour in the real world, I politely ask that you stay with me. In other words, please don't go ahead of me or lag behind too far during our adventure. You do not want to end up alone down there. Additionally, the spawn area is rather small. Walk forward or backward and you may plummet. When you load in, wait for me at the top of the stairs. Also, please make sure that you are friends with at least one other attendee in case you need to send an invite request to join back to the world for any reason. You are welcome to add myself or my fellow tour guides around me as friends. And now, if everyone is ready, I am going to drop an invite plus portal. Please do not enter the portal until I give the signal, as the portal might despawn and you'll be stuck in a void forever and eternity. My friends, I will see you on the other side.
Rush.
You know, almost feels bittersweet that we'll never see this place again.
Yeah, with its great echoes and tiny spawn platform.
Yeah.
With a curiously missing railing right behind where you spawn in at, so heaven forbid you back up and fall down to your death.
Sounds like
look
fun.
at that. I mean,
Since you've been
Okay,
there,
I didn't fall to my death. Excellent.
Yep. Watch your step, everyone. Watch your step.
Hooray.
has anyone ever fallen to their death immediately before?
Yes, many times.
Absolutely.
Ah,
Enter a space where you can walk in just a moment.
it's like my third time on this tour.
Lovely. Also, hi. Hello.
Hello.
Did everyone make it in?
Is it just me or is there an echo?
Oh yeah, there
There's
is.
an echo.
No, it's just you.
For everyone but yourself, there is an echo.
It's just you.
Wow. Interesting.
Congratulations.
this is your first time here.
5,
No.
4, 3, 2, 1. World music should be set to an immersive level. Please set your avatars to something plain, with no emissive lights, no flight, and no sounds, and not too tall, as atmosphere is very important, and the tunnels will get cramped. You may also notice the map has an echo effect. While you are welcome to talk together as we walk from place to place, each time we stop for narration, please take these unique acoustics into consideration and kindly refrain from speaking. And now, my friends, without further ado, the final telling of the tale of the archaeologist begins. Welcome to the great southern mineshaft. The archaeologist has spent weeks crossing uninhabited mountains, all to come to this place. All the excitement that had slowly dripped away during his wearying journey suddenly rushes back as he descends this first ladder. The archaeologist is a young and talented man, a pupil of knowledge, a bright, promising mind, and the assistant to the professor. The professor had arrived a week prior and should be waiting for him somewhere below. Together, they are the first in the field to see these newly discovered ancient sites in person. The archaeologist is excited by the chance to finally prove himself to the professor. The foreman of the mine meets the archaeologist, and they converse casually as they descend to the first level. The concrete shaft smells of grease, smoke, and sweat. And all the miners are wearing masks that obscure the entire face. This way, friends.
Down and down into the deep, who knows what we'll find beneath.
Oh, this is a very dark cave. I mean, is this even a cave?
Oh my god, that song was stuck in my head as well when they said that.
This is a game.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
Oh, didn't get it.
To all my Metro friends out there, anyone getting Metro vibes?
The foreman explains that the professor is just ahead, but he stops by the supply room and has someone give the archaeologist 3 items: an oil lantern, a safety helmet, and flashlight. The archaeologist peers into the storage room and notices something. A rather heavy steel door with armed guards standing either side of it, also masked. Before he can give it any more thought, the foreman pulls him away. This way, friends. I'm pulling you away.
We go.
Our guide makes a great flashlight.
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad you didn't mispronounce that.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. A flashlight. I get it. That's funny.
I mean, I'd smash.
Same shit.
Oh, This feels like a Disneyland queue line. Okay,
Yeah.
on this side of the line. This side of the line.
Looks
This
like
side
all
of
my
the
daddy's
line.
sword. Don't step inside the wooded area, otherwise you'll do my soul.
Doesn't feel to be tiny now
Uh-huh.
either. Yeet.
There he is. The man himself. The professor. Kneeling outside what appears to be a line of wooden stakes. The archaeologist, eager to learn, ready to prove his worth, excitedly greets the professor. The professor does not return the greeting. He does not stand. He does not lift his head. Instead, he continues to sketch in his book, and he says he is now standing in what he has named Ritual Cave 1. And he promptly gives the archaeologist a task. My friends, this is your first quest. Listen carefully. As a group, you are to collectively observe anything unusual and noteworthy about the unnatural features of this room, and then come back as a group to describe to the professor what you see. This is your chance to prove your knowledge and skill. To those who have done this before, feel free to stand aside. I will give you 2 minutes starting now.
Follow what the professor's doing. And what is the professor doing?
He's sitting outside the lines.
Do you remember the plan?
Who is playing the professor
You know,
again?
It's fine.
I do,
The new
yeah.
people can do my soul. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
It's all good.
They got this.
It's all
It's all good. It's all good.
Why do you look like that?
I just hope
So, either
down
Oh yeah, this is one of my
And,
other.
good.
Yeah,
This is my
it's
preferred
Timothy.
height.
Yeah, this is Timothy.
Makes me sad I'm 6'5".
Oi.
I feel
You
that
look
pain.
weird, human.
I want
Okay,
to
so
be strange,
I've got a few.
but yeah,
I've got a
I'll
few
laugh at this
human
with
characters.
Bless you.
What?
Sorry.
Bless you.
Goodness.
And I hope you're not human in real life, too.
Gang or something.
Man, imagine. What? Sorry.
Okay,
I've got to
What's funny is of my
Okay, I've got to
partners.
go.
I'm the
I
shortest
want
one. Lol.
Yeah, that.
I've got some idiot too.
Yeah, I've got this one. You're the
my
nosy
God.
archer.
Woods cave confuses me.
So we just watch the new people do this.
Yeah, look, it's fine, it's fine. Don't sweat it. Exactly.
Fuck, I've done this before and I still don't remember what happens.
Oh, wait a minute.
I've observed that there's a bunch of wood everywhere.
Told me not to kick my friend's
Then
nose,
again, the last time I did it was
It's so
3
stretchy
years
and
ago,
fun.
so.
Exactly.
Oh, goodness me.
What's up, nerd?
Archaeological site. I think I got it.
I'm heading out.
You're
I'm being
leaving?
spammed every which way.
Ready?
Go on red. This is the last time this tour is going to happen. If you miss out, you're never going to see it again.
Yep, that's true.
Okay.
You won't
know
know
what?
what's the lands.
Brown
Yeah,
bear.
it's kind of live.
You can't really see this
So
light,
being
but
British
brown bear.
person
You
and
did
telling
tell
to
me, bro.
politely fuck off.
Especially because I've never seen the good ending.
Man,
So.
Oh, rip.
man, imagine
All I
being
see are
British.
sticks.
Imagine
Story
Time
just started. No
is
one knows what's
up.
happening. At least for the new people.
Time's up. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Now, who thinks they have what it takes? Observant archaeologists, budding anthropologists, any volunteers?
You.
Fast off, I see your hand is raised.
Yup.
Go ahead.
So what we got here, a square of stakes, an elevated stone platform, and 5 sacrificial pyres.
First off, these are the words that the professor would use if we had given any other answer. Are you sure you want to use the professor's words against him?
I mean, yeah, that sounds fun.
Whoa, whoa,
Turned red for a second.
whoa.
Hey, can you
the
not make the
professor-
cosmic dice Anki?
It's cool, it's cool.
The professor stops. His hand and arm still. His eyes still fixed upon his book. And he says, in a very calm tone, if the archaeologist attempts to mock him once more, he will find himself back in the Grey City.
Ooh. Some fun words they got there.
The professor apologizes that the archaeologist came all this way for nothing, but tells him he is welcome to wait in the supply room whilst he finishes the studies himself. The archaeologist feels his blood boil, but he bites his tongue and leaves the professor be. For now. This way, friends.
I'm sure the professor and the archaeologist are going to end up being best friends by the end of this story.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, there ain't gonna be any murders. I promise.
Totally.
We're gonna kiss. In my fan fiction.
Also, hello, Abel. Good to see you. Wait, do we know the genders of the two? Can we? Are they legal? Are we allowed to ship them together?
I'm pretty sure they're legal.
Legal.
Generally, archaeologists are
word.
of adult age.
Generally.
Alright, I ship it.
But what about the
I
professor?
ship it.
The professor?
Yeah, the professor.
Professors are widely known to be children, so...
See, there you go. It all falls apart.
Well, I'm gonna sit in
Alright, Cosmic Dice Block can't. Cosmic Mario Dice Block can't really wear pants.
What?
Not with that attitude.
Alright, that's a quote. That's a quote.
Is there a battle pass for this? Can I unlock new skins for the guide?
The mountain wind whistles in the distance. The archaeologist overhears some of the miners whispering about some sort of magnetic disturbance, some sort of barrier preventing entrance to something ancient in the forbidden lower floors. The archaeologist cannot resist. He didn't come all this way to watch the professor draw piles of wood. He did not spend countless nights scrutinizing research papers by candlelight, toiling away in unforgiving desert heat, fighting off dehydration and fevers and bandits and wild beasts and malaria and avalanches and starvation to watch the professor draw a pile of damn sticks!
Damn.
Sticks.
That's gotta be the strongest delivery I've ever heard of that one. Goodness.
Ew.
Our tour guide became a Dalek.
No.
I'm expecting.
The archaeologist knows what he must do. He will descend the great southern mineshaft. He will make the new discoveries. He will overcome anything for the recognition he deserves. Yes. He will become the professor. When the guards are not looking, the archaeologist slinks away and ascends.
Okay. Yeah. Not gonna lie, Trajum.
Exterminate, exterminate.
That is.
Oh, we're going deeper.
Sticks. Feels bittersweet.
Oh, it's
I'll
deeper.
never hear her shout that.
Wait.
Don't fall. Don't break
Yeah,
your
do
neck.
not fall.
Legs.
I think
Not
the
fall.
professor is
No,
in
dude,
love
like,
with
never
sticks.
fall. We
I won't
definitely
fall.
have insurance.
My friends, a brief reminder for the sake of the heavy atmosphere of this tour. Each time we stop for narration, please kindly refrain from speaking. Thank you. Listen. There's nobody down here. No miners. No professor. No howling winds. Only cold, comforting silence and the stench of smoke and grease. He lights his oil lantern and begins his own journey of discovery. Giddy with anticipation.
Sorry about that. That was my bad.
There's miners down here? Well, I guess there's not miners anymore.
Oh boy.
Sticks.
Rocks.
Watch your step. Just ahead. Just here. There's a spike trap. It would spell a rather painful end to this new adventure. But as we pass, do take a look. For the trap seems entirely undisturbed. The archaeologist, therefore, has reason to believe that he could be the first one to be here. This way.
Oh god.
Oh, good's your parkour.
Nearly fell. Damn.
Oh, it looks like it's connected. That
Yeah, it
Pokemon?
does.
Yeah.
That Pokemon?
That's Bunny for you.
What?
We're back here?
What?
How did we get back here?
Deja vu.
The archaeologist finds himself in Ritual Cave 1? No. No, it cannot be. There is no sign the professor was here, and he didn't even... What was that? The archaeologist looks across the cavern at the far exit, and there stands a man. One of the miners, just standing, looking at him, face obscured by a mask. Just as the archaeologist begins to think of what he ought to say, the miner turns and leaves. Perhaps he was wrong. He shouldn't be surprised there are miners down here. And the archaeologist feels as though he should watch his step. He presses on and decides to inspect the cave. My friends, this is your second quest. The goal is straightforward. You are to identify the unnatural details of this room and determine to what degree they match Ritual Cave 1. I will give you 1 minute starting now.
What is it you see?
Cheating. My best friend of chocolate. I don't know, it's a story adventure, I guess. Kind of, I don't know what's happening in the story, I guess.
Kinda got it.
Do you?
Oh, we do.
Your time is up. Now, make a noise or jump in my face. Volunteers, any conclusions?
I got it.
Time Lord.
Side is his face.
This side. Time Lord, go ahead.
There's like at least 4 sticks now. 4 stick piles where there were 5 before, and there's a hole. I don't know if I noticed that before or not. And a line of sticks down this way.
So you think this is different?
But
Very well.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Someone behind me?
I was gonna say the same thing.
I count 5 piles of sticks, but okay.
oh,
Fine,
I
fine.
miscounted.
But, Nathan, do you think the room is identical or just similar?
When you mean room, do you mean from these log things? Is that where the room starts?
What do you think I mean by room?
I do think you mean that. And in that case, I do think they are very similar. But I count less rocks around that particular pillar.
Oh,
one
I think
left,
you mean
maybe.
fewer rocks. But very well, thank you. Let's get on with the story. After a short while going over everything he can, the archaeologist decides that any similarities are a coincidence, or perhaps intentional. But the room is physically a different room, and he thusly names the space Ritual Cave 2. He is confident that he has made a new discovery, but if he goes back to tell the professor now, he would surely be scolded for descending without authority. No, he needs something more impressive. He must go deeper.
Oh, that's what she said.
Thieves.
The bold.
Dive!
The hole.
I guess we're really going down the rabbit hole now.
The Trajan light disappeared. Tragic.
Light
There
is
it
back.
is.
Glorious light.
Beautiful.
Oh, there it goes again.
Hail the cube.
Into the light.
Praise the cube.
Oh, hail the Eldritch Cube.
Praise the cube.
Still wanting that battle pass. Can we get extra skins for the cube? Like a kawaii skin, or maybe like a
Fortnite
super
battle
Goku
pass.
skin. Yeah, where's my Fortnite cube battle pass? I want to buy the skins for the cube.
Their skin, how kind.
Yeah, can we give cat ears to the dice block?
Skinning cube.
Yeah,
It's
can we
just
get
hats.
hats on that block?
Yeah, maybe like a top hat or something.
Dear friends.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my god. Should have.
I'm gonna put a pink mustache and a top hat on the cube.
Enlarging is a rare occurrence indeed.
Oh man, y'all talking about cat ears on the cube, but can we get dog ears on it?
Let's get an extra.
Oh my god,
Bunny
can
ear.
we give it a tail?
Bunny ears.
Can
Oh,
we give
yeah.
give a
It's
tail?
More likely than you may think.
Never been more ashamed to know all of you.
Love you, Trajan.
Savage. Love you too, Trajan.
You know you love it,
We love you too.
We're just gonna torture you. This is your last tour.
Someone please add that to the quote stream.
Going to be doing tours
It's just the last
all year.
archaeologist.
Yes. Ah. The archaeologist seems to have found himself back within the central shaft. He pauses to listen. He can hear miners above and below echoing in remote passages. It doesn't sound like the professor has noticed he is missing yet. That means this is the perfect opportunity to descend to the next floor. This way, friends.
So about those cat ears.
Awesome.
Oh, my mic's on.
Come on, let me in. There we go. Okay.
This doesn't look right. Bars. Broken bars at that. Is this part of the mine? There are no miners here. The archaeologist stops again to listen. Ah, yes, there it is. Ever so faint. A distant hum. A droning sound. He proceeds. Carefully.
Hey, is it me or did I see a shining glint up there? I just swore I saw one as I was
also
approaching.
saw it, but there's more important things. Like rabbit ears on the dice block.
Yeah. Oh, hear this out, right? Okay, guys, hear me out. The cube in a maid dress.
Yes, let's go.
With rabbit ears.
Can we put it in a bunny uniform? A bunny suit?
Oh, yeah, we could totally do that.
Don't torture the poor man too much, okay?
No, we're going full send.
Do it.
They're not a man, they're a cube.
Nothing stops me from making this another bad ending, you know.
I mean...
More concrete rooms. So, you're still within the confines of the mine shaft. The hum is coming from this generator, in the small room back there. Yes, that must be keeping these lights on. He decides to rummage through the larger room. Perhaps there might be something useful lying around. As he does, a question swims to the front of the archaeologist's mind. Shipping crates? Why? He double-checks that there are no miners around, finds a crowbar, and carefully pries a crate open. Inside is not what he expected. Dozens and dozens of ceramic humanoid figurines, some as big as a skull, others no larger than a knucklebone, and they are old, very old, with flakes of paint remaining, and carved elaborate patterns denoting various styles of clothing, quite unlike anything he has seen before. The only aspect of the figurines he finds baffling is the faces. Or, rather, the lack thereof. While the rest of each figurine is rich in detail, every face has just one dot for a mouth, and where the eyes should be, a smooth, blank, featureless surface. It feels wrong. It feels very wrong. The archaeologist hurriedly puts them back and closes the crate. And then realizes what this might mean. He might not be the first one to have explored these ancient tunnels. And he realizes something else. He's not alone. He sees it, just as he lifts his gaze, in the very corner of his vision, peering through the grimy window, a miner with a mask upon its face. But he vanishes as quickly as he had appeared. The archaeologist stands and dusts his gloves. Is he being followed? Observed? Studied? Just what are the miners up to? Did they not want him to discover this place? Did they intend on it? Well, all he knows for sure is that nobody is stopping him. Which means he must be fine. Yes, everything is fine. Things couldn't be going better. He proceeds.
Dum, dun, 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 dun.
Am I the only one that heard miner with a mask and then the Doctor Who reference of, "Are you my mummy?"
Yes.
Okay, good.
Oh, thank you for that.
Like, I was expecting a kid with a gas mask, like miner with a mask? Yeah, exactly.
Yes, precisely.
Doctor Who.
So does limestone in fact
Oh my
taste
god,
like
can we get a TARDIS skin for the block?
Come in, friends, come in. Don't block the tunnel. The archaeologist comes to a much larger cavern with pathways high and low. He wants to find a tunnel as high up as possible and work his way down. My friends, in a moment, I will give you a couple of minutes to freely explore this room and this room only. Please do not leave this chamber or enter any other tunnels. Once you are done exploring, locate an upper tunnel and gather there where I will be waiting for you. Your time starts now.
Whee! Not here, right? Oh, let's get exploring. This is one part of it. It's part of it.
The TARDIS skin for the dice block? I think that'd be adorable.
It is a hypercube, but it is an interesting idea.
Hold on, I got something for this. Okay, there we go.
What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Bing.
I want to see if it happens, but no. Kill him. If you can do it.
You're gonna wrinkle him. It's a two-dimensional creature.
Any special effects.
I'm pretty sure Kenny's here.
Stab him.
Alright, fine. Curious, murderous motherfuckers, alright.
Yeah, that is fine, okay. Don't worry about it. Death is the only guarantee in life.
So if we murdered
taxes.
Kenny, would he just get folded?
I don't know.
Can't forget the taxes.
I can.
Which hole did we come from?
Oh,
Tax man is real and he is very scary.
That's cool.
How are you supposed to get up here? Because I feel like I didn't do it correctly.
You got up here,
then you did it correctly.
You Skyrim
That's
horse up
very
the wall.
useful.
Whatever works.
Yeah, basically.
I have nameplates on icons only, and yours is shortened to lab.
Okay, someone's actually made that into an avatar.
Would you like
I'm
it?
just a little lad.
Yeah.
I'm good. I was just distracted. My fault.
Thank you, Smiles.
No worries, you're
I believe that was part of your thing.
Yeah, that's my one.
Very cool, very cool.
Parkour. Thank you.
Oh no, he failed. No.
I'll put another one at the bottom of the upcoming jump in case someone falls.
Very cool.
/ me pulls you along this way.
Oh
my god.
/ me gets dragged over this way.
/ me Fortnite dances.
/ ban whoever that was.
This is the same.
/ me buys battle pass for cube skins.
The only dancing I permit here is when you do it yourself in VR.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
/ me quote
Be
get
warned, though,
jiggy with it.
Be warned, you can curse the entire group with your
Alright,
dances,
friends.
as I've learned.
Do not cross. Please wait here. Do not cross. Aha! The archaeologist spies a challenge. A pit to cross, and old wooden beams to help him. Lit from above by daylight? Daylight this far below the surface? The archaeologist perishes the thought and crosses. My friends, in a moment you may proceed at your own pace across. Once across, please wait on the other side. If you need help, we will help you toward the end, and I shall cross last. Please make your way over now.
Really?
I want to do the challenges thing.
This is still the coolest thing I've seen in it.
That's so cool. I mean, I know how to make one. It's just I've never bothered with it. So.
Yeah, the only problem is you'll have to kind of show your avatar.
Oh
shit. No!
Really?
No! I'm so close!
I think it's in our voice chats.
I will live! Come on.
If you show Smile Psycho avatar, you can teleport across using their portal.
Oh, me? I don't care. Oh, come on. This is a public avatar.
No. Be patient. Be masterful. It can help to jump diagonally. Gives you a little more room to get a run up.
Or just spam the crap out of your jump or spam spacebar. That's what I did. I missed every jump and just spam the crap out of it. Woo!
I want to see if I can
For
do
the
it without
convenient
falling.
collection.
If I can do it full pelt. 1,
Yeah,
2.
it is.
Reminds me of Gorilla Tag.
Gorilla Tag.
Okay,
Gorilla Tag doesn't exist.
What's
That
Gorilla
does.
Tag?
I play it. I play it. Or you use your hands to click.
First try. Very nice. Awesome.
Is,
Cool.
is Gorilla Tag canon in this universe?
I don't know.
Does not exist.
Except for the parkour.
Mission accomplished, I've done it!
Nice.
That is the first time I've ever done that legitimately, because I always flew.
I can do this.
Since it was the last one.
I just gotta believe. Hold on. I need a taller avatar.
Flying avatar, here you can clone if you like.
There we go. There we go. That took me way longer than.
You can also just use the teleport circle, but okay.
I know, but I have dignity. Oh, it's
You made it!
Yay!
You just put 2 chairs that are linked
Alright,
to
let me go back
opposite
to
cubes,
Kiwi
yeah.
mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Now we just gotta get our dice block back.
So I just gotta do that.
Smiles turn off.
Yeah, that's it. It's
Break the mirror.
it's not hard at all, but that's the first time I've actually seen someone implement it.
Woo!
That's so cool, and they can
Come
place
on,
whatever.
Trillium. Come on.
I'm very much
Oh,
like
oh, oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, come on.
Do a
come
flip.
on.
The moment is here.
This.
The cube's final going.
Backflip. That was incredibly impressive.
They got a nat 1. When you roll a nat 1.
Come on,
You can do it, Trajan.
Because someone.
For the good ending, do it.
What?
He's going to make it.
Time Lord has
I
failed.
mean, someday, yeah. One jump back off.
Time Lord, you gotta do it.
At least you're not alone.
You can do it.
Alright, the cube cannot cross until you do.
Lasts longer.
The cube must be the last one.
The cube has
Come
to
on,
be the
Time
final
Lord,
one.
you got this. 2 more jumps. Oh.
Come on. Can you drop it down below, Smiles? So they can just get up here?
Time Lord, here.
Use my.
Wait, Smiles is providing. Out now.
Why are they invisible?
Because it's a ghosty.
They're not. Ghost believe Trajan fucking died. Took a nap.
Yes, here we go.
Can't believe it either.
We've got dice block emojis now.
Fuck yes.
Yes, let's go.
That is incredible.
Yes, I did it just now.
Wait, what?
Oh wow,
Yo,
yeah, look at me.
you can do it.
Yeah, I did it while we were waiting.
I did actually utilize that feature.
I forgot I had this
Sphere.
I, on the
I
other
forgot I
hand,
had this
do
ball.
need a flying avatar.
You can make it. No, don't cheat yourself. This is your last one. Come on. You got
You
this.
can do it, Trajan. I believe in you.
Trajan.
And that one.
Trajan. Trajan.
Dice block. Dice block. Dice block. Dice block.
Trajan. There we go.
Trader Joe.
You got this.
Fellas, arms out. Catch me.
I'll catch you. Just don't warn me.
Lisa needs braces.
He's done it,
Celebratory light flash.
Third
This
try.
way, friends.
Yeah.
This way.
He's done it,
Go, go, go.
Fuck yeah.
Celebratory emoji of dice block.
Wait a minute.
Again?
The archaeologist
Looks familiar.
steps into. Wait. No. No, it cannot be. Can it? He must find out. My friends, our third quest. The goal is simple. Find out whether this room is identical to Ritual Caves 1 or 2, or whether something else is happening. And we're going in circle, breaking time-space continuum, or losing our minds. Your time starts now.
You like my?
I like how
dice block
I know
emojis of
Panda
you?
has me shown and was just too proud to use
That's
my portal.
beautiful.
Lol.
Look, it's a
love that. It's just a
good
picture of
system.
That's fine.
I thought about.
I'm still trying to decide on what kind of effect I'm going to give the emoji.
Never implemented it because I have procrastination or something. I don't know.
I'm at least sure that this particular pile of wood is the same.
Ooh, this could be nice.
I looked at it somewhat intensely.
It's a good system.
Alright, let's try this.
It is.
Wasn't there one?
It is definitely wood.
Swarm of cubes.
I took a bite out of it. It's definitely wood.
Look at your children.
Swarm of cube. I love it.
Not only that,
Perfect.
the tree
I
that
love
made
it.
this wood.
And then I've got
Is
Bucket Cat as my other one.
It's time for me to accept
why wouldn't it die?
responsibility.
Do you want your own emoji too?
My mind is boggled.
I think he does.
My flab is utterly gasted.
Alright, here, stand over here. Jin,
Please
I'll take
keep
your
all
picture.
flabs inside the vehicle.
Jean, go. You're picture is requested.
Yeah, come over here. I'll take a picture and
My
make your
gob
name
utterly smacked.
Absolutely.
Keep all smacks inside your goblin.
Man.
My friends, your time has expired. So, who has answers, theories, conclusions, analysis? Anyone? Ah, Nadu.
I think we're going crazy. Yeah, I think that's an apt analysis of this because this is identical to the previous one, and I was mistaken before. Those rocks, same amount as the first one and the second one.
I think the sticks.
Hattinger,
There's more
you
sticks.
agree?
I don't know.
Time Lord, you think this is different. Cat
No, I
Ninja
think
and
we're in
Nadu,
time
you think this
paradox.
is the same.
Or it could be the same as the first one.
It was the same before I took a bite out of one of the pieces of wood. Technically, it's a little bit different now.
Yeah, it's the same.
Same but different. How paradoxical. The archaeologist checks the room over and eventually determines that this room is separate, yet rather identical. Ritual Cave 3. Confused and intrigued as to what might lie ahead, the archaeologist proceeds, knowing that every step takes him closer and closer to a grand discovery. This way.
Are weird. Basically, miners would.
Ninja, your fucking torch is adorable. Oh my god, Cat Ninja is a miner.
I think so too.
I was crazy once.
Bro,
Put me in a room.
What?
They
The
put
most
me in a
crazy
cave.
thing you can say is, I'm not crazy.
A bucket! Let's go!
Is it a door?
It's so well. Interesting.
Oh, it is a bucket.
This is a bucket.
Dear.
Is it made out of wood?
There's more.
Is it made out of wood?
Buckets.
There's more.
There's more.
Bucket party.
Contains a dying wish.
What is this? So, the miners have definitely descended this far and used this bucket to lift something out of here. The archaeologist has one guess as to what this was used for. Still, there must be something down here that they missed. They can't have found everything already. After all, what do mere miners know of ancient civilization? Even with the professor's help, they are no match for the archaeologist. He will earn the recognition of his peers and even his superiors. The professor is going to regret shoving him to the side like a discarded rag.
All I hear is Minecraft.
How did this one come out?
Mince raft.
Mince raft.
Huh?
Didn't come out good.
Sorry, no way.
Do not cross, friends, do not cross. Please gather here.
Hold. Hold your jumping legs. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Wait. Who is that? The archaeologist returns to the pit he crossed, and he sees someone standing on the other side of the pit. No, two people. Miners with their masks on. They turn and leave, taking the right-hand tunnel before the archaeologist can even begin to scramble back across. Just what are they up to? What is going on here? There's something strange in the neighborhood. This way, friends.
Ghostbusters!
Parkour! I made it, definitely.
Parkour it.
Jump across that. This one, it doesn't even matter.
I did it.
Good evening.
Please try not to go ahead of me, friends. You don't know where I'm stopping.
Exactly.
That's why I'm sticking close. Like going ahead.
Can you stop? You get
I
some
understand
to
your enthusiasm, but I will not hesitate to destroy you.
Okay.
Do not
Hey,
do
see that
not
purple
betray them.
spot? That's actually a black hole.
Exactly.
That'll eat you up in seconds.
Or just, the sheer power of destruction. Do not test.
I appreciate how dark this map is.
Roger
Makes my
that.
eyes hurt less.
What the f was that?
At last, your eyes hurt less. Your eyes hurt less.
Less, yeah.
That's rather funny. Imagine
That is
going
what I
blind in a place like this.
I know, right?
Back
I don't like the
now
way
in
you
the
laugh.
main shaft, the overpowering stench of smoke and grease returns to the archaeologist. A familiarly disgusting wall of odor. He can hear miners all around, noises in the distance echoing voices and clanking machinery, nondescript, vague and ominous. Looking down now, there is but one more floor. This way.
I am very afraid. I cannot see.
And here
what
we
the floor
arrive.
is.
Bottom floor. Stop here. Tech, hold up.
Say, can we get a good?
My friends, this is it. This is what the archaeologist came here for. The forbidden lower floor. And something occurs to him. He looks up to the top of the shaft, craning his neck to see the entrance, and he spots him. Leaning over the balcony of the first floor, the professor is there, looking directly down at him. Defiant, the archaeologist rushes onward. Slash me walks at a casual pace.
Slash me shift the archaeologist to the professor.
Technically, you're floating, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Slash me realized archaeologist
I mean,
is the
I don't know. The cube could have legs.
Slash,
And just
slash
be
give at me.
on a plane that we're not
diamond
aware
pickaxe.
of. You know. Just saying, could have legs for all we.
Oh my god, ninjas and miner.
They're like
Watch out.
footsteps.
Oh.
I'm sorry, you are digging at bedrock. But even bedrock crumbles like sugar cane when compared to the cube.
Speaking of crumbling, the archaeologist comes to a large cavern filled with pillars and precipices, stalactites and stalagmites. My friends, in a moment, you'll be completely free to explore this new chamber. Please do not leave this space or enter any tunnels, but do see how many other exits you can locate. Make sure you check every square inch of this room, and meet me at one of the entrances in a few minutes.
Alright.
Your time starts now.
I don't know why, I always like exploring the high road here.
That's a scary jump.
I'm actually gonna go the low road this time, actually. I haven't ever gone this path
Oh,
before.
I missed.
And the last run of this tour, so as well.
Oh, dang it.
Ah, I see a convenience portal there. I will not take it. Might take it.
Two. Oh no.
Hello.
Yeah. But is this right? Or is it not?
Am I supposed to go past here?
We're not supposed to enter the tunnels.
The fuck is that?
Much more convenient. Thank
A
you.
bee is passing gas throughout the whole cave.
Ew.
Just
No problem.
Oh, that is convenient.
Question, Psycho. Are you able
missions
to
are
sit on
Friday.
it yourself?
Hi.
Or no?
I'm accidentally
No.
ended
No.
up inside you.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not how that's. You cannot sit on a normal seat.
I had to ask. So.
Trying to get good picture
Some
angles.
good convenient
Still gonna make it.
portal.
It's very cool.
You can fly the camera, you know.
Yeah, but you don't have that good range.
I thought you had unlimited range.
No, it does not.
You're very limited.
Drone cameras.
It's very limited and lame. But
I see.
useful.
Huh?
Joe, are you serious? Are you role playing as one of the miners right now?
Sorry. Sir, Nick,
Wait,
was
no,
it?
keep doing it. I want to take a
What
good picture.
department were you looking for?
The hardware department. Mining avatar.
I'm sorry.
Can I clone it?
What was that?
Can I clone it? Ninja.
The hardware department.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't understand.
You know where?
Alright, give up.
Trajan's good.
Parkour! Let's go.
He makes it.
I like to use the portal. I'm not doing all that again. I made it once. I'm not. No.
We're in an adventure map. Stop mining for diamonds. You can't mine.
Nope, I do not.
It's adventure mode.
Hey, if it works, it works.
The spam forward technique.
Yes. When in doubt, W.
We W.
When in doubt, battle royale out.
No.
Did we get everyone? Oh no, we still got some stragglers.
I very much missed the jump earlier.
And Nelu not here.
Turn on Smile's avatar. They have a portal that you can teleport with.
Oh no, fuck that. I'm too proud for that.
At least they are honest.
Glory, it's unacceptable to do anything else.
My friends, please follow me.
Yes, follow the funny trade gem.
Follow the cube.
Virgin.
The archaeologist chuckles as he steps into a now familiar arrangement. Even at a mere glance, he is sure this is another ritual room. Ritual room 4 by now. But as he pauses to catch his breath, he looks about and wonders. These ancient people, where did they get all their wood from? The surroundings beyond the mine are rocky and ancient, barren as far as the eye can see. Before he can think on it any further, a noise catches his attention. He spins round just in time to see someone scurrying back the way he came. The archaeologist carefully follows. The time for passivity is over. I think I said that wrong. This way, friends.
Would not be able to correct you because I don't really know.
When Trajan says a word, it becomes the way that you say that word forever.
That's one of these cold words, Jim.
Oh no. Smiles, I think we might.
Let's see who the pro Fortnite gamers are.
Oh god.
Let me say that again.
We can be pro
It's gonna be a minute since I saw some people fall.
We have to give that a bit of time.
Is this everyone? They really just struggle.
I bungled the jump.
Jesus.
Apologies, friends. Some bodies fell. We're trying to get them up now. We appreciate your patience.
Alright.
The archaeologist comes to a large cave, and he can tell where he stands. He laughs aloud to himself. Surely this is just some cruel jest. Or is he going mad? As he ponders the thought, he looks about for the miner he saw. The shadows of the cave shift and dance, as his lantern sweeps from side to side. Every little noise is echoed, amplified to the point of being unrecognizable. His heartbeat is like a tiny man living in his ribcage, rhythmically knocking, trying to escape. And then he sees something. Another tunnel. They must have gone this way. He switches off his lantern and creeps toward it, holding his breath. My friends, follow me and remain behind me.
Maybe we're in the hypercube already. That's why every room is the same.
Do not fall down. Do not fall down.
Why is it red? Why do we
It's
see
been a
red?
horrible end.
Do not fall down, friends. The story continues from here.
That is not a good sight down there.
The archaeologist comes to a pit. From the bottom of the pit, an eerie orange glow emanates. Otherworldly. He slowly moves toward it to see the source of the light. And whoosh! The archaeologist stumbles just in time to avoid a pickaxe swung wildly at his head from behind. He lands on his side and turns to face his assailant. The silhouette of a miner stands over him, face obscured, pickaxe raised high for another blow. "You have to die," screams the miner. "He said it would work, he said it would work! You must die!" My friends, will the archaeologist fight back against the frenzied pickaxe-wielding miner, or will he attempt to flee and escape the mine? I actually don't care what you're saying, because we're on the good path. We are running.
Damn. So he would lose.
The archaeologist does not want to die. He has come so far, seen so much. He sweeps at the miner's legs and his assailant topples to the hard ground. The archaeologist runs. My friends, we must flee. Fly, you fools!
Okay, Gangrel.
Oh my god, the cube is human! Look at him going human! He's human!
He really
Goddamn,
is.
they've been
I
human.
mean,
At the end of this, he's Gandalf all this time.
Why you fools?
My previous theory. What if we're just in a hypercube? That's why every place looks the same.
I fell.
Man, you
He
were
used
so
all the
wrong.
skills the whole time.
Running. Go, get after him. He's sending it. Go.
Booking.
I mean, flee means flee.
This is exclusive content.
Oh gosh.
This is mine exclusive
We
content.
ran for the hills.
Did we unlock the battle pass?
Alas.
And that you could say the word battle. Let's wait everyone to catch up. The archaeologist makes it to the bottom of the mine shaft. The stench of grease and smoke hits him like a wall. He waits around the corner to the entrance of the bottom floor, his heart pounding, his chest heaving. And he waits for the miner. For a minute. 2 minutes. 5 minutes. Nobody comes. Did the miner hit his head during the fall? Did he get lost on his way back? The archaeologist feels that no one is chasing him anymore. He proceeds carefully.
Woohoo!
All these people. See my.
Wait here, friends.
Right here, right here.
The archaeologist stops outside the second level and looks up. There are 2 armed guards near the ladder talking with the foreman. He cannot escape. Not just yet. He wonders what the professor is doing. Does he know what's going on? And the archaeologist remembers their talk from earlier, where the professor had mocked him, made him wait, lied to his face. The archaeologist feels something build up inside him, like water simmering in a pot, heat slowly rising from his feet, and he decides that he is going to confront the professor. My friends, let's sneak our way up. Nobody say a word. The archaeologist doesn't pass a single soul on his ascent. He isn't sure where all the miners went, but he makes the most of the empty corridors. And then he sees something, and he gravitates toward it. Heavy, reinforced doors. He checks the corridor both ways and moves to the door. The handle is cold and heavy, and he turns it. It is not locked. With a groan, he pushes it open and pokes his flashlight into the darkness within. What he sees is immediately familiar. Wood. Piles upon piles of wood. The same wood that makes up the primitive sacrificial pyres. Either they collected this wood from said pyres, or, now that he thinks about it, more likely, the pyres were created by the professor, or by someone, or something else. The archaeologist is infuriated. Why go to all the effort of setting him up like this? Why is he being mocked? He doesn't understand, and that only angers him further. With his safety helmet, oil lantern, and flashlight at the ready, he leaves the supply room, hoping the professor is just ahead. Hoping for one final confrontation.
Oh boy.
They're so good for each other. I still ship it. Ships never die.
They do. They die that day.
Yeah, brother.
Can I do a perception check to check the genders of both of our protagonists?
Here.
Does it matter though?
We have fun here.
Well, I gotta give him a good ship name. Archaeologist doesn't sound right.
The professor is here, kneeling outside the ritual space when the archaeologist finds him. And despite all his efforts for the archaeologist to remain silent, the old man turns. The two square off, saying nothing in the dim, silent chamber. The archaeologist's blood simmers. Here stands the man who mocked him, who ridiculed him. And for what? Was this all a game? Is it going in his report back to the Grey City? Why? Why go to all this effort? And then, in a blink, the professor drops something to the ground. The archaeologist only has time to see something small and ceramic before the professor's boot crushes it, shards of clay splintering, as a black shadow erupts from it, bursting out violently and twisting up the professor's leg. The archaeologist catches a smile on the professor's face before the old man becomes consumed in swirling shadow, rising, and a dark entity stands before him. My friends, this is your final battle. The archaeologist faces off against a demon, and the demon is going to initiate each round with an action, and you as a group must discuss what your reaction is. The archaeologist's goal is whatever you think is most wise and pertinent. The demon begins with a chant. It says words long lost from an unknown tongue, and shadows from the corners of the room slowly spread like vines, like mist, and eventually the room is consumed. What does the archaeologist do? You have 30 seconds to decide.
I don't know about you, but I see a lot of fire.
Like the helmet.
Yeah.
start a fire.
I
Just
pour a bunch of
blind
water on him.
shadows with fire and flashlights.
He has an oil lamp, he has a flashlight, and he has a safety helmet. Oil lamp,
I
fire.
throw a safety helmet at him and I run.
It's a good strategy too.
Just burn the fucker.
Yeah.
Setting light to the to the pyres might be a good idea. Goodness knows they're dry enough. They'll probably light right up. And combat the shadows that are coming at us, you know?
Or create.
Use the shock baton.
Wait, did you say it was a dark entity? Can't we just call the cops? They'll handle it.
Oh my god.
Bad. Bad. No.
Oh,
Bad.
oh no.
Oh.
Travelers, I am going to put this decision down to Cat Ninja. Have you been listening to the group? Don't
Yes.
wave your hands like that. You've heard some ideas. What sounds best to you? What is not going to get us killed?
Don't fuck it up.
We fight. Baton.
Yes, I think
How?
that's what we're doing.
How? Well, we have a book.
You're saying you can't?
We do not have a book.
We have a safety helmet, a flashlight, and an oil lantern. And the room is currently being filled with shadows.
So the oil lantern is flammable, and the flashlight. Not flashlight.
There's a flashlight.
The other thing.
There is a flashlight, a safety helmet, and an oil lantern.
Yes.
Let's just
Alright,
say-
so I don't know. I'm bad at decision making.
Someone offer him an idea.
There's text right there. There's text right there.
But how can we burn it if we don't have a lighter? We have
The oil lamp.
It's an oil lantern.
The oil lantern is already lit.
Yeah,
I don't know what an oil lantern
into a
is.
Molotov.
Okay.
Throw the oil lantern.
So, alright, listen.
I
You
don't.
got it?
My friend's silence.
His friend.
We take the oil lantern that's already lit. We chuck it at the wood, lighting the room.
I see. Cat Ninja, you have sealed our fate. This is what happens. The archaeologist sees the shadows grow. He sees the darkness they hold and does not want to find out what happens if they consume him. He sees piles of wood ready for burning, and in his hand an oil lantern. He rushes to the nearest pyre, and we don't have time to light it without destroying the lantern. No, we must smash the lantern into the pyre in order to light it. And he does so, and the pyre catches fire, destroying the lantern in the process. In the immediate vicinity of the pyre, staring into the light, the darkness, fortunately, has no effect on the archaeologist. And the shadows subside as the round ends. One pyre is lit, and the battle is ongoing.
Oh, fuck. Take a stick and light the other fires. Wait.
The demon
should have expected to end
begins
this in
the
one
second round by spamming an attack. He starts to chant again, and the shadows again grow from the corners of the room. He is trying to catch us off guard. You have 30 seconds to discuss the reaction. The oil lantern is destroyed.
I have a great idea. So, this whole room is covered in a wood, like, stake ring. Why don't we just light the wood stake while being outside of it? Then he'll be trapped in fire, and the fire will spread to the other pyres, and then bam.
Grab a log from the
Grab
fire.
one of the.
Yeah, but
It's
you're
pyre
inside.
of wood. Grab one.
You're
Grab one of
inside
the
of it,
burning
though.
sticks and light it. Yeah, it's
Yeah, but
called
you're
grabbing the
inside of it.
sticks,
There
leaving
you
the
go.
circle, and lighting the circle.
Actually, I
Yeah,
was
but you're
thinking
trapped
that
in
we
the
toss
fire,
the
though.
burning
But what
stick
if it's
at the
inside of
other
it?
fire.
Then step out of the circle and then light it. That's what I'm saying.
But the shadows are approaching from outside the circle. For all
Use
we
your
know, if we
flashlight
were
to
run
aim
out of it
at the
and light
shadows.
I thought they were inside the circle.
Fire.
Yes,
Yeah,
do a barrel
thought
roll.
it was coming from
My
inside the
friends, your
circle.
time to discuss has ended. Which means I must call upon one fortunate soul to make the decision for this round. Let's go with Dip and Drip. Do you speak? Dip and Drip, do you speak?
Yes, he does. Come on, Drip.
He can type if he can't speak.
Dip and Drip, what do you think is the best course of action for this round?
Do you want to text me and I'll tell them what you say?
You can, if you wish, elect someone else to speak on your behalf.
I do see the telltale typing.
He is typing something, yes.
He says, I'm in a call, someone needs me right now.
Understandable.
Wait, where did he go? Ah,
He's over here.
completely fine. Let's go with yes, sir.
Oh.
I choose you. Use Thunderbolt. I mean, what does the archaeologist do this round?
We have an Absol right here.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Any idea?
Pick someone to offer you an idea.
Who you want?
Are you pointing
So,
at Cat
I-
Ninja or Kitten
Yeah,
Spice?
are you pointing at me or?
Okay. Roof.
One of you two.
That ninja already answered last round.
Okay, okay. So, wait, are we allowed to ask questions? The shadow guy is coming from like the center of the wood stake place.
There's no
right?
time. Offer an idea to Yesert. Quick.
Oh, just step out of the circle and light the wood things on fire. Trapping the shadow demon inside the wood.
It's not a bad idea.
Do you want to do it, Yesert?
Yes.
Yes, Ert.
Okay. I see.
You're welcome. Very well. Then the choice has been made. This is what happens, Yesert. The archaeologist realizes that fire is his best weapon here, and he sees more things that are flammable. But instead of moving to a pyre, he grabs a piece of burning wood from the pyre he's beside, leaps outside the square line of stakes toward the shadows, and tries to light the stakes that are in the ground. They don't take to fire very well. They are low down. They are hardwood. There is not much air circulation. There is a bit of a fire, scarcely enough for him to once more stave off the shadows this round. But his vision of the stakes, the entire square of stakes bursting into flame, does not come to fruition. This round sees no progress made. Round 3 begins with the demon launching directly for an attack, black claws outstretched ready to swipe. You have 30 seconds to decide what the archaeologist is doing in response.
Roll a deflect
the
check with the
torch.
combat helmet.
We've got to
Wave.
defend.
We use the torch. We wave it at him. Wave it at the
Maybe we can
demon
use the hard
thingies.
hat as a shield.
Or we could take a torch from it, throw it at him, throw him at him, throw the torch at him. It's a good
Smack
idea.
him with the
Effective
torch.
idea.
I still think we should just light more pyres.
I would also
It's
agree
coming
with
at
this
him though.
idea.
It's
can I
coming
say
at
this?
him. All right.
It is coming directly at him.
Wave the torch right in front, like
Ever since
like
it's
a
coming
tiger,
at
you know?
us, I think I have an idea.
Well, I mean,
I don't know. What about the
Obviously,
flashlight?
Anything we can
Just
do
like
with the flashlight, I wonder.
Flashlight's not
yeah,
effective.
exactly.
Ah,
do we know that?
okay, could
How do you know?
could
I
flashbang him.
got you,
Because
Shin.
it's a flashlight.
Sheen.
Torch is fire.
It is
Fire is
sheen.
scary.
Thank you.
Torch
Thank
is
you.
a light
darkness.
light.
And yeah, it's darkness and light. The fire is splitting off because it's dark light.
I have a plan.
How bright is the flashlight?
don't know.
Can we
We
just
don't
shine
know.
the flashlight in his face?
We did use the flashlight before,
My
so we
exact
didn't know how bright
thoughts,
it is.
kitchen.
This isn't Alan Wake. We can't just use a flashlight for everything.
We could
We didn't use it yet.
under our
We're
chin,
not using it for everyone. We're
shine
using
it
it for one
upwards over
thing.
our face, and tell him
What
a
if it's
scary
not a
story.
batteries?
I like Dean's idea. Dean's idea. There we
I am
go.
on board with this idea.
You never know.
We're telling us a scary story.
We'll fuck around and find out. Alright?
All right, fine. We'll use the
Good
flashlight.
idea.
Okay, but the torch is second hand.
Travelers. Travelers, your time has come to a close. I'm calling upon Exter 7856.
Oh, shit, okay.
Wakey, wakey.
No, I'm here, okay. Yeah, so... I think he should... So he's getting attacked by the fucking shadows. He dodges.
The demon itself
Runs.
is attacking, yes.
Yeah. He ducks under, grabs fire, goes to another spire, lights that bitch on fire, and just hides behind it. Ending this round.
A point of clarity. Does he emphasize trying to get fire again, or does he focus on trying to evade the attack?
Oh, he should evade first.
Evasion is the focus. Very well,
Yes.
Extra 7856. Then this is what happens. The archaeologist only has a moment to react to the attacking demon. He sees a pyre nearby, and in his head, he quickly tries to plan out a route to go to grab more fire, more burning wood. The claws come scraping toward him, and he twists and ducks out of the way, tumbling to the ground in the process, but he's sure he would have lost a limb if that had connected with him. He has avoided the attack, but because he has fallen and scrambled to his feet, he does not have a chance to get fire. The next round begins with another attack. This must be a Souls-like because this boss is relentless. The demon comes lunging for a second swipe, this time with the opposing arm, trying to double attack us. You have 30 seconds to discuss your response.
Flashlight. Flashlight in the face.
Flashlight.
Flashbang.
Die.
Flashlight in the face. Blast him.
We have no other choice.
Flashbang.
Hit him with the flashlight. If it doesn't work.
Hit him with the thing fast, Chuckle Nuts.
And that doesn't just fucking... Stupid, that's really stupid.
Wait, I forgot.
By the way,
what was
pretend
the
there is
attack?
exciting combat music playing.
I have some going in the background, actually.
The one avatar I have that doesn't have combat music. Wait, I can fix that. Oh, but then I won't be demon. Oh, damn it.
What song should I pull up?
Doom Eternal.
No, I can do this. I have
Travelers.
combat music. Hold on.
Your time is up. Hydracius.
Yes?
What do you think is the best course of action?
I use the flashlight for reduce the attack of the shadow. And go on the demon. For beat
Want to
her.
use the flashlight offensively to attack, to counterattack.
Yes, for reduce the power of shadow.
I
Do you turn the light on?
see.
Light on the shadow, and I go on the demon.
Very well. Let's try that, Hydracius. The decision has been made. The demon comes screaming toward the archaeologist, and the archaeologist, with the flashlight in one hand, quickly turns it on and tries to use it like a weapon, like a beam of light. He tries to get it in the way of the demon. But the demon closes its eyes at the last moment and follows through with its attack. There is a burning sensation, and the archaeologist watches several of his own fingers go flying. Not a lethal blow, but far from ideal. There is still only one pyre lit, and the stakes are increasing. The next round begins with the demon steps back, looking down at the small archaeologist, and taunts him with a swirling voice of darkness. What makes you think one from such a poor and miserable family as yours could ever make it in any field of science? As a group, you have 30 seconds to discuss what the archaeologist is going to do in response to this taunt.
Light the other fires.
Counter taunt.
There you go.
Smack him in the
Use this time to light
Smack him in the
another fire.
nuts.
Dog, you
Smack him in the nuts.
Me? Sometimes
You would have lost them then if you did not
Torch or not.
dodge.
Might not be a bad
Yeah.
idea.
To light
to-
all the fires.
Indeed.
Bunny has the right idea.
Yes, but the
Bunny has the
fire
right idea.
is what keeps him away.
This is a ritual
He could have
site.
lit up the fire.
Exactly. You
Light
needed to
the
dodge
fire.
But I
first.
think
Or you could just smack
what I
him
think
in the
was
ass.
it was
Sometimes magic
hitting
outweighs
over there,
It's not gonna work.
taking a step out of the ring.
Friends and travelers, the time for discussion has come to an end. Bunny Haunt. Speak your wisdom.
Well, I think we should keep on trying to light the fires. Because this is some kind of ritual room, so it might be in the best interest to just light the nearest fire. Grab fire, light it, light another pyre.
Very well, Bunny Hart. Your input, your decision making leads to the following outcome. The archaeologist hears the taunt. He hears the insult. He feels the truth in these words. And he sees an opportunity. He lets the taunt slide off his back and he rushes instead to a pyre, grabs a burning stick and throws it at another pyre, and it catches flame. There are 2 pyres lit, and 3 to go. My friends, the next round begins with...
I think I hear a dice being tossed.
Nonsense. The demon is not perturbed. He stands back and watches the archaeologist, letting him do his thing. He doesn't seem to be bothered by the archaeologist's actions. How can you be so foolish as to believe this is a real ritual site? Of all my pupils, you were always the most dim of mind. You have 30 seconds to discuss the archaeologist's response.
Keep lighting the other pyres. Ignore him.
Yeah.
Again, and use this time to light another pyre.
Yep.
Not gonna be so
If he's gonna keep babbling, we're gonna keep lighting fires, because obviously it's bugging him, otherwise he wouldn't be saying it, wouldn't be trying to dissuade us from it.
It is lucky that he's insulting instead of like physically attacking.
This is a D&D session now.
Even if there isn't, like, even if the fire.
Since when did we start playing Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, even
Next
if
month.
D&D, darkness and death. My friends, your time to discuss has come to an end, and I am calling upon... What a noise. Time Lord 1230 EBCA.
That's you.
That's you, Chief.
Time Lord, that's you.
Light the fires.
Light another fire? How? Give me some flavor.
Cumin.
Are the rocks flammable? Are the rocks flammable rocks?
You know what? Let's find out.
My friends, please,
Let's see.
silence.
Maybe they
He
are.
is asking an important question. Time Lord, you want to
Are the
know if the
rocks
rocks
like
are
flint?
flammable? Let me think about that for a moment. No.
Okay. And I grab another torch and toss it to another pyre.
Time Lord, I changed my mind. Yes, there is flint in this room. Why not? This is what happens.
Let's go.
Sure, fuck it, why not?
Fate. My man is strong.
The archaeologist, still standing beside a pyre, grabs another piece of wood, flame firmly holding on to the end of it. Once more he hears the words, and he knows the professor enough to believe this is true. At least the second part. The professor does think he's stupid. Does the archaeologist think this is a real ritual site? Evidently so. And being an educated, well-learned man, he sees something to use to his advantage. A glimmer of a familiar mineral on the cave floor. With great deftness, he throws the torch, the burning stick, at an angle. It grazes, glances the flint on the ground at such a degree that sparks go flying dramatically. The stick goes into one pyre and the sparks ignite another pyre. 4 of 5 pyres are lit.
My man rolling a nat 20.
Holy
Goodness.
shit. man.
Wow, that's
That's actually kind of badass.
That's
I'm
what
not gonna lie.
mortals call a pro gamer move.
yeah, that was very well done.
I mean, our proficiency is in rocks, and minerals and dead bones and stuff.
Oh, goodness.
Subclass of
Hey,
geologist.
I'm so smart.
The next round begins with the following actions. The demon looks about the room. There is one pyre yet to be lit. The demon laughs, sinks into the ground, and rises up beneath one of the pyres, engulfing its fire, reducing the number of lit pyres to 3. And as the demon's laugh carries onward, darkness grows and grows and grows until the archaeologist sees, no matter where he looks, just a pair of red eyes watching, staring straight into his soul. What does the archaeologist do?
Grab 2 torches this time and throw them on both the pyres.
Ideas.
He's missing fingers. He can't dual wield.
Let me think.
Yeah, we are missing 3 fingers.
The archaeologist
Which
can
fingers is he missing?
only see a pair of red eyes.
What if we shine a light? This sounds.
That sounds like a
stupid,
flashlight.
but What if we
That
shine
sounds
a
like
light
flashlight
into the
used to me.
eyes?
And then he'll just close
But then
it.
he has to close.
We tried that. We tried that
I know,
already.
but it's no literally.
Yeah, but
the
that
only
was when it
thing
was
that can
attached
think
to
I
of.
was trying to blind him with it.
Think
Yeah,
about
but
it. No matter where we look, it's dark.
we didn't try him when his eyes were like this.
Throw the flashlight at him.
You know what? Let's go with that.
We didn't try blinding him with the flashlight when he's like this.
That is
Not trying to
true.
blind
We
him,
haven't
just trying to
tried blinding
see.
him when he's like this.
Yeah.
Batteries are
Chuck it at him. Eat it. Just throw it at him.
Take out the
Hit it hard.
battery.
For a moment, I thought you just said
Either way,
eat it.
we need to see.
I was like, what?
Feed it. Feed it the
Exactly.
flashlight.
Oh lord.
Shine it in his eyes,
That's the only
since
sort of
it's the
light
only
that we
thing we
have.
can see.
Take the pants off.
With
I mean,
smiles
throw
here.
it
It's
at
the
him.
first thing we can see at the monster.
Wrong
Now we should take our
flash.
chance to blind him.
What?
Travelers,
Flash him.
your time is up.
Oh, heaven help.
Devi J. I see you at the back. Come forth. Do you speak or type? Would you like to write what you think the archaeologists should do or pass? Very well.
Do you see? Yes.
Would you like to add some flavor text? Would the archaeologist do anything, or say anything rather, as he does this?
Oh.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I mean, the only way they would also get it is if
Let there be light.
Oh.
Ooh, the burn.
Nice. Nice.
I see. Let's see if your burn is accompanied by a burn, Davy J.
Hey.
This won't be good.
The archaeologist, no matter where he turns his head, left, right, up, down, there is just a pair of red eyes staring at him, defying space. Surrounded by nothing but darkness. And so he sees only one way forward. He takes his flashlight forward with his good hand, thrusts it forth like a weapon, turns the beam on, and through gritted teeth says, "You may see me as dim-witted, Professor, but your arrogance is the greatest display of idiocy I have ever had the dishonor of witnessing." And the light burns the demon. It burns directly into those red eyes. The demon recoils, the darkness shudders, and it draws backward. The demon is stunned for a round, and its special move does not get initiated. A close call and a free round. How does the archaeologist use this time?
Fire, fire,
Light the
fire,
tires.
fire,
Light
fire,
a fire.
Light the fires.
Now here's
Fire.
the question. It's
Fire.
a free time.
Fire.
What
Fire.
happens if
Fire.
you're trying to
Light yet another pyre. We light the pyre by glaring at it intensely.
Grab a torch, light a fire, and then chuck it at the second one. I like your thinking.
Yes, yes.
We use our laser vision to
You
light
know,
them both.
I like that line of thought.
-1.
Glare at it
Toradoro -1.
intensely.
Put it in your mouth.
Would that count as would that count as multiple attacks though? We'd take a -5 to our throw.
Travelers, your time for tactics has come to an end, and I must call upon the insight, the wisdom, and the graciousness of Fast Off.
Wisdom and graciousness? You picked the wrong person, man. Figure out a
What are
way
you
to
doing?
pick up some log that's on fire and lit the other fires as fast as possible.
Grab a burning log from a pyre and try as hard as you can to light the others. Is that correct?
Yes.
Very well. An opportunity for you. Can you think of something the archaeologist can do to make this moment more anime?
More anime?
Good idea.
Jojo pose.
I am in the mood to reward clever thinking.
It was a backflip for no reason.
Pull a black clover with Asta, just yelling for no reason.
Pull off a
Yeah,
back-
just
yeah.
have like
There you go.
some gradient background of lines like in anime while he dashes to the ground to slide to lit the last fire.
The motion lines.
Yeah.
Do motion lines make people go faster? I think they do, don't they? That's how they
I
work.
only ever see them in anime when people
thought that
go
was the point of
faster,
them.
so.
Very well. This is what the archaeologist does. Apologies in advance. Seeing an opportunity here, a unique opportunity, the demon is staggering back, holding its face, clutching where the light burned it directly. The archaeologist grabs a piece of burning wood from the pyre nearby, and he runs. In a way he has never ran before. He leans forward and thrusts his arms backward. That's right. He Naruto runs, and this boost in speed is enough for him to use the torch to ignite not one but 2 pyres with a 3 times bonus to his agility.
Oh my goodness.
Is that enough anime for you?
Now that's a pro gamer move.
That's anime. Yep.
If only he did a few hands, but he can't. He did that at
Sacrificial pyre ignitor!
No. Fuck yeah. I love that. Well delivered. That was amazing.
Well done.
Travelers, 5 pyres are lit. He did it! The archaeologist lights the final pyre. The flames pick up and roar, and after the moment a fire. It changes from orange to white. The archaeologist scrambles out of the ritual site, and the white light grows and grows, burning hot and bright. The demon is saying something barely audible amidst the roaring white fire. Something about dark mimetic entities, something about greater powers, and a name in a language he hasn't heard before, and yet it feels terribly familiar all the same. And another name. Sophia. And the demon's screeches become piercing, and the professor's voice is there faintly beneath it all. The archaeologist can barely see the shadowy figure as it begins to break down, dissolve, deteriorate in a torrent of light. He watches until it's all gone, until it's all over, until the light and noise fade and the cavern returns to normal. The pyres burned to ash. The demon gone. The professor gone. And the archaeologist, with barely a second thought, turns his back to the empty cavern and leaves.
Congratulations, we won.
Can we collect his ashes? We gotta make this
One
shit
with
live.
anime power.
Darn, we never got to smack him in the nuts.
What would have been cooler? Fire for them?
Wow.
Breathing the fire.
Why didn't he just have an
don't
anime
break the
power
challenge
awakening and use
rule.
PK fire on all the pyres?
Oh damn, that
Nah,
was
nah.
Enemies.
Naruto runs.
Yeah, that would have been anime. Only after a 30-minute and entire episode-long flashback sequence, though.
My guy, it is 12:17 a.m.
5:17 here.
6:17
Imagine
here.
being in the UK.
Wait, pardon me, girl.
9:17 p.m.
It's 11:17.
I don't know why.
You know, there's a such thing as different time zones.
You know,
No, there's no such thing. I'm just in the future, bud.
Hurricane's coming.
this.
Mm-hmm.
There is nobody up here. The archaeologist is alone. Finally alone. The great southern mineshaft is silent. He looks down and listens, taking one last whiff of the grease and smoke before climbing the steps, ascending the ladder, and leaving the great southern mineshaft forevermore, never to return. At least in this timeline. My friends, my dear good friends, congratulations on reaching the good ending of the final showing of the Archaeologist. Well done.
Yeah. Glorious indeed.
Oh yeah.
Victory custom emojis.
Oh.
Victory custom
emojis.
You know, if only we could have.
Hey, you know, that's a good idea. Victory group photo. I like that idea.
Yeah,
Victory
like
custom
But my
emoji.
friends, let's move somewhere more comfortable to do the outro rather than standing here. Please follow me.
Where is he?
Your friends jump, will you too?
Absolutely.
This is the first
Alex,
time
we're
I've
going
ever
to
seen
the
a full
afterlife
group
together.
jump down.
It's good, my forehead
Look at these
doesn't like
lamos.
What about fractured bones?
They asks how high.
My friends, allow me to place you back into the care of our lead tour guide, Gene.
Very well. Thank you, Trajan. This is a wonderful tour.
Thank you, Trajan.
Oh god, Daddy Keith returned.
Travelers, before I say anything, please put your hands together for the one and the only Trajan.
That does not sound like clapping.
A historic moment. Travelers.
Anything that sounds like that.
When Trajan joined me, he helped tremendously at the beginning. And soon, his ideas formed this tour. He told me that he was writing a tour, and that he wanted to show us the world. We came here, and we listened to his story, and it was wonderful. This was back when we had no control over the worlds, and so there is no music that changes or animations here. But that itself somehow made it all better. It made us realize that we had to focus hard on the narration, the storytelling, to create the atmosphere and immerse you instead of any special effects. And that's why this tour is so popular. Getting lost in these caves with your friends. For me, at least, it's always unforgettable.
Very much so.
Indeed, it is an absolutely unforgettable tour.
My friends, I hope you don't forget this story. Perhaps we'll find a way in the future to do it another way, since Trajan has retired. But what happens in this story should be remembered, because our tours are connected by a greater lore. My friends, we are VR travelers, and we do this for fun, we do this for free. However, we do ask one thing in return. We ask that you join our Discord and post the photos and/or comments from today's tour there. We would like to know how you felt, what your favorite moments were, and anything else, as your reactions to these events that we do mean everything to us, and it helps power us forward. Finally, if you really enjoy the work our team puts into this, and you want to help us write more stories, and of course create more beautiful worlds, please consider supporting us on Patreon. Our Patreon is only $3 per month, and joining grants you eligibility to play the character roles in our other tours that have them. Joining the Patreon also gets you access to lots of early content from some of the projects we're working on behind the scenes. The link to our Patreon can be found in the info channel of our Discord, and the Discord link is my status in VRChat. Travelers, friends, thank you again for walking through this place and world so many times. These past 3 years have been the best for us. In a few moments, we'll open a portal back to the rendezvous for the after party. But let's hang out here just for a few minutes.
Group photo.
My friends, the floor is yours.
Group photo.
Oh yes, group photo. Apologies.
You must be a part of it. It's the rule.
Yeah, you guys should totally
All right.
be part of it.
Group photo. Yes,
Everyone.
including the tour guides.
4 people run off.
You guys must be a part of it. This is the rule.
Let me turn on the light here, and we can do a group photo as long as Trey Jim is right in the center. If everyone wants to gather around right in front of this tunnel, and if we could get a photographer up on the stairs at the opposite side.
I got it. Let's make our size the same.
He has it?
Let's get multiple photographers.
Alright, here, let me become small or something.
Does anyone have like a light source avatar that can, there you go, that
There it
works.
is.
There you go,
Here. Oh, okay, I was gonna stand up there and use my flashlight.
Trajan will be our light. Our guiding light in the darkness.
Alright, I got a good one.
Here, let me miniaturize.
Good position.
Well, I'm not
Hey.
in the way of
So we
everyone.
can see everybody.
Alright, is this a good
Yes, show everyone's avatars if you can.
How does this?
Yep. Let's see, who else do I don't have shown? Show. I think that's everyone here.
Combat vibes from that.
Well, my friends,
Wait,
on the count of 3, I think we should say something along the lines of farewell.
So when you are on Trajan's head.
Oh, what?
So when you are on Trajan's head.
There we go.
Farewell.
What are we saying?
Very good.
Alright, look at the top of the stairs and say
On
cheese.
the countdown, say farewell in your own words to the archaeologist, because this will be the last time here.
Fuck off.
Man.
Farewell.
Buried at last.
All right.
Sayonara.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Goodbye, dear archaeologist.
Goodbye. We never liked you anyways.
You'll always be my light.
White people.
Remember to hit the gritty.
We'll see you next time.
Oh my god, why'd you say that?
May our paths cross again.
That means they're never gonna do the story again?
Yeah.
Progologist forever. Is there a giant gun enough?
Yes, there is.
Hold on.
Unfortunately.
Very slight.
Don't worry about it.
And good.
Be careful, smile. Hell's kind of bright.
The final group photo for this tour. It's over.
Get bigger, bunny, so we
It's
can.
done.
Well, travelers,
You don't have to block.
in a few
Why-
minutes,
why
I'll
is
open the
Trajan
portal for the
large?
after party.
I'm scared.
Big Trajan.
Look,
I've already been uploading my like 100 photos that I took here.
We have unlocked large gyms.
Is this gonna be the end of the imagination only tours?
Gonna sleep a little early tonight.
There's only gonna be high reduction from this point forward.
I used for this
no,
one
there's
doesn't
still,
leave us here to get
there's
affected
still
by
a few
world
more.
lighting.
Like, the agent is another one. There's the
Oh, the agents.
You all have a good one.
Yeah, I
Agent's a
never
good
saw
one.
I never saw the original route for the agent.
So either way, don't worry about it, Miles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you're fine.
I don't know. Will you ever see me again?
What the fuck is going on in here? Oh, it's gone.
Sorry, where are you going with this?
Waka.
Are you
Oh
about
gosh,
to block me?
the knuckles.
Big Jim.
Oh, another one.
Boop.
Exactly.
Trajan.
Okay,
I'm
alright,
trying to
thanks,
small
but, like-
boost the giant Trajan, but I'm still gonna try on it.
So-
You ready?
Bruh.
Alright.
You will never see them again. RP blind.
Goodness gracious. Trajan.
What do you think of your custom emoji?
Are you ready for the?
Alright.
Are you ready for the storm?
Hey, Trajan.
Well, Trajan, I wish you the best of luck and.
I don't know. I put
Trajan, what do you think of your custom emoji?
Side door, my bad window,
that mean that the story's
my
never
door.
be done again?
Just to start.
The archaeologist. That was the last archaeologist for today. I have a lot of stories to finish. It's probably going to take me until the end of the year.
Oh, okay.
I thought you meant like this was the last time we were gonna tell it, and I was like, oh boy.
This is the last telling of the archaeologist, yes.
Oh wait, hold
I am doing every
meant
ending of
forever.
every story of mine at once. Yes, I'm retiring from performing once I finish all my reruns.
Yeah, I mean, look, this isn't my usual one. You know this.
I know this.
Why are you
Don't
raising
worry.
your hands?
I did not know any of this.
We'll see what happens.
Since it's getting a
Alright,
little
I think I got some dinner.
This is what they call
Yeah,
in the
good
I'll
panda.
have to try to see all of them.
Hey Jim, look, this is your custom emoji I made you for your avatar.
We'll see what happens.
Because you're always the star of the show.
And to me.
I was drunk last night, so.
That is super. Thank you.
Yeah, see, look,
Will you friend me?
No problem. But we also can't forget this classic one of you failing the parkour.
You send me a friend request.
I would like to boast about something before we leave this world. Of all the times I've run the archaeologist, you know how labyrinthine this map is. I have taken a wrong turn once in 3.5 years of using this map.
Which is impressive.
I do.
I tried to find you guys. You guys probably heard me talking to myself, trying to find a group, not even knowing it was a group tour.
You know, in your defense,
Yes, if you join a tour partway
Oh my
through,
God,
I
that's
suggest
amazing.
waiting at spawn because a tour guide will come
They
and
have
find
a
you.
Praise
If
the
you start
Cube
to wander the world,
avatar.
we don't know where you are.
I generally.
I waited there for a little bit and came back, but then I didn't know where they went. I didn't see them jump down. I assumed it was
Praise the
forward,
cube.
so I just kept going forward. I'm like, wait, I'm going in circles. It was like, I went in so many circles, it was unbelievable. And then I went down, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going down. And then I saw the group, I'm like, oh.
So, like, I mean,
It sounds like you got the good ending.
Exactly, that's my point.
you know, I don't know why.
yeah, no, sorry, like, you know what? Sure.
Okay, I want to challenge them
There you
to
go.
Mortal Kombat.
But
But then I'm like,
pretty much, for the most part,
You want to what?
I mean, yeah, it's just like I've seen you a few times, and usually
I see.
when there's people who
Oh,
are just
sure,
like,
the demon count goes on.
this is my first time meeting you, and all you've done is scream.
Who's she?
Why do you want me to be your friend, sort of thing? And it's like, man,
He just laughed.
I understand.
yeah, no, but like, yeah, no, so far,
making a portal.
the people in
I mean,
VRTravelers
actually,
are
no,
generally
if
good.
they can die,
Half of them are
if they can die,
chill.
then they're mortal.
Half of them are people who scream.
If you think about it, if they can die,
So it's
they're
like-
immortal.
I don't know.
German bomber plane.
I pat the panda.
Now the question is,
We got
are
some
you
great
one of the
quotes
chill
in this
ones or
session,
are you the
too.
scream ones?
And others don't speak, cat. Strictly speaking.
I passed the bunny.
My friends, I am going to drop a portal to the rendezvous. Sheen is temporarily lost between worlds, but he'll be joining us as well. I'm putting the portal right here. Please join us for the after party, friends. We'll see you all there.
Right. Actual reveal on